Hello guys, welcome to pay-per-view review and Summerslam. The biggest party of the summer happened. I watched it after in the morning. I was too tired to stay up and watch it all. And yeah, you're gonna run through it, talk about what was good. We kicked things off with Bailey versus Asuka. This match was average. It didn't interest me whatsoever. I've got to be honest. I don't know. I know, there was a lot of good wrestling on the show, but I don't know, I just wasn't that interested in SummerSlam. But yeah, that match was alright. We had tag team titles, Garza and Andrade versus the Street Profits. Street Profits won in 5-6 minutes. It was quite a pointless match as well, I thought. A bit of a waste of time. And then after this, we had Sonya Deville versus Mandy Rose. Loser leaves WWE. This was really underwhelming. I think they should have stuck with the hair versus hair stipulation. And Mandy Rose won as well. Sonya done all that just to lose and leave. For the stakes that was there, surely you would have put up a bit more of a fight. They would have beat each other up more, used more tables, more chairs in this no disqualification match. So I did think that was underwhelming, I've got to be honest. And then we had another street fight then followed. Dominic Mysterio making his WWE debut against the Monday Night Messiah, Seth frickin' Rollins. And Seth won. This was a really good match, I must say. It was the longest match in the card, I do believe, 22 minutes. Dominic, on his debut, he's going to be a phenomenal wrestler. He looked absolutely amazing. See all the stuff with Ray. They end up handcuffing Ray and just Seth Rollins. Ray forced to watch his son getting helplessly beaten up. And then a good match with Russian leg sweep off the top rope into a table from Dom. Dom looked sharp. Rey Mysterio's wife got involved. All sorts of stuff was happening. And Seth Rollins ultimately won in the end. Ray went up for the frog splash. Missed. Got the knees up. Seth got his knees up and then hit him with the curb stomp. And then after this, we had the Raw Women's Championship. Sasha Banks versus Bailey. See, in the first match, Sasha Banks took the hit for Bailey in order for her to retain. Took the Asuka's hip attack, and that meant Bailey retained. But when it came to Bailey taking the hit for Sasha, Bailey won. Bailey thought out of harm's way. Didn't give Sasha the distraction that she did for her. And Asuka won the Raw Women's Championship. And this was a really good match as well. Really enjoyed this match. I am tempted to it is up there for match of the night, but obviously I'll give it a close second for match of the night. And then we had the first of two WWE Championship matches. A lot of people enjoyed Randy Orton versus Drew McIntyre. I didn't. I don't know what it was about SummerSlam. This time I just wasn't interested at all. I don't know if it was on my end or WWE's put on a bad show. It's probably a bit more on my end because I've been quite tired and I had a lot of things going on lately. But I just wasn't interested in this match at all. I thought it was a bit of a snooze fest. A lot of people really liked it, and in my head I know it was good, but when it comes to my actual reactions while watching it, I wasn't captivated by it at all, like I should have been. It was a weird finish as well. You'd think one of them would have at least hit their finishers. No hit the finishers, and then McIntyre won by a backslide, which is basically you roll him up over your shoulders. And I think after the storyline to this, come on, a roll up. That's how you're gonna end a big match like that. It's disappointing. But I'm glad Drew won and he's still your champion. He deserves to be champion for as long as possible. And then the main event, this was brilliant. I must say, this match did actually captivate my interest. This and the Sasha Banks match and Dominic Ray, those three matches captivated my interest. But this one was really good. Falls Count Anywhere. The Fiend, Bray Wyatt, taking on the Monster Among Men, Braun Strowman. Strowman's got this new look, really aggressive now. And they threw everything at each other, straight from the bat. So Strowman put him through a barricade, popped the Fiend through a table. But obviously the Fiend, he gets up, doesn't he? The way he is. fight. They all fight. They went backstage into a gorilla position where normally Vince is and all. Fight there. A lot of Sister Abigail's to the floor. Sent him into the stage at one point. And then Braun Strowman got like a box cutter. Cut up on the ring. Exposed the wood. But it went to his disadvantage in the end as the Fiend used the exposed wood underneath the ring to his advantage. A lot of Sister Abigail's. I think he did like 2 or 3 in the end. And won the Universal title. But will his reign last for long? Because this was the best part about SummerSlam. We didn't think he'd be back, but after about 5 long months, the big dog Roman Reigns, WWE's biggest star at the moment, is finally back in the ring. Obviously, he had a lot of health issues. He's fought back, and he looked... Normally, Roman Reigns all happy, smiles and all. He came back super aggressive straight away. Spear to the Fiend. Wasn't scared of the Fiend whatsoever. Took out Braun Strowman as well. He got a new t-shirt saying, wreck everyone and leave. He looks a lot more aggressive than normal. Hopefully, they take away his Shield stuff now. He needs a new refresh, and he had a lot of time off, so he's come back, refresh. If he's a bit more like a heel, I'd love it. And he held up the Universal title after taking out Strowman and Bray Wyatt after the match. And that's how he ended SummerSlam. So I'm excited to see where things go with Roman Reigns. But yeah, I don't know. For me, out of 10, I will give it a 6. No, like, it wasn't bad. Like, I know it wasn't bad. Like, the matches on quality was good, but for some reason, I just couldn't get into it. Couldn't get interested in that whatsoever. Well, you know, it's all down to personal preference at the end of the day. So thank you for watching, and thank you for the support on the stream. It's been absolutely phenomenal. And I'll see you all tomorrow for Raw in 2 minutes.